Aliens are not saving us. Or are they? I've seen for years and years and years and years, part of the conversation's changing, but I still see every once in a while somebody post, whether it's on Facebook, check out my page, seerstar.com, or online or in different spiritual communities or metaphysical, or people who are open to just anomalous topics, that the aliens are coming to save us. Yes, yes. Where are they? Are they? Here's a message for you, but it's kind of maybe yes, maybe no. I don't think that they are. I'm sorry. Now, does that mean they've never saved us? No. And I'm getting to that in a second, but we have to stop thinking that, well, we don't have to. Again, if it makes you feel better and it gets you through the night to think the aliens are coming to save you, please, by all means, do that for you. Because who am I to say you're wrong? Maybe one day you're right. It might be 1,000 years from now, and you'd still be right. Maybe they'll come save us at the right time. But when is the right time? When the government finally accepts that this is something that the people will accept and not freak out about and talk about? Are you still waiting? Oh, sorry, I am. I'm still waiting for that. The government to say it's okay. Although some of the governments in the world are releasing footage of UFOs, especially in South America, and even some parts of England. I have a recommendation for you, and I'm going to give this as a topic of why it matters on this thing of are aliens going to come to save us, and what does it mean in your life, whether you believe in aliens or not, why it matters, in just a second. But I'll recommend there's someone I know, Jason. He has a channel. I will put it in the description down below where he talks about anomalous topics, some of them being UFOs. I hope that he's alright. I'm sharing an experience. I make sure I'm going to get his okay. That he has seen a UFO, and the thing about it that was compelling to me personally, does this mean it's true in everyone's case? That is compelling, no, but I felt it for me, is he had a dream. I'll get into this again in a minute. Hold on. He had a dream that he saw a UFO, and quite shortly after, he did. And he wasn't obsessed with the UFOs at the time. I mean, he's interested in it now, but it wasn't consuming him from my understanding. He wasn't consumed. Friend, I've talked to him many times in person, talk about different topics. And I think that's the first key ingredient, if we're going to continue on today, is just have an open mind. Does that mean open so much that you accept everything is true? No. That anything is possible. Talk about it in my book, Easy Enlightenment. Anything is possible. Plant that belief. So stay tuned. Now, that's what I want to talk about. Maybe they are saving us. How do I think that they may be saving us, even though I just said they're not, is on a, let's say, super conscious. That's what word comes to me right now. A super conscious level, that they may be in contact with some people. Now, when I say they, I don't know fully what I'm talking about. For the record, I've never seen a UFO. I do believe that they exist. I do believe that there are some that are the government. I do believe that there are some that are out of this world. Maybe some of them come from this world. Who knows? But they exist. There are different beings out there. What they fully look like, I don't know. If I saw one in real life, would I possibly be freaked out? Probably, even though I'm open to it and I would be very fascinated. I do think that it would be a different experience. And I know what it's like. You might think I'm full of it, but I have played an alien on TV. I have. For a season on a TV show on a sci-fi network. I'll just leave it at that. And I was an alien, and I interacted in the show, without giving it away, was part of the premise of the show was aliens living among humans in a different sort of post-apocalyptic, whatever kind of world. Anyway, you get the drill. But it was interesting to play and behave, and I looked like it. I mean, I had the contacts, I had everything, the makeup, whatever. That's what it would be like to live amongst humans coexisting, and what different challenges would come up of trust and agendas, what people really want. There's different aspects of what it would be like to live coexisting, but what I think is happening is that there's some kind of, you can call telepathic contact happening, and how does that matter is it's opening people up to them being more than who and what they think their life has to be, what exists out there, what they do with it. Some of them might be freaked out, I mean, there are many famous cases in UFO lookout, but I don't think that they're here to save us, that just when they come, everything's going to be magic, happy rainbows and gumdrops and lollipop lane. No, no. Could they possibly be stopping nuclear attacks and things happening? Definitely. So maybe they're saving us in that way, behind the scenes. I don't think that it's healthy to live in a way where you're always thinking someone's going to save you, and that includes the government. Let me ask you this. They have helped in some ways, but how much in your lifetime has the government really helped you to an aspect and extent that really feels like, wow, they have come and they've just changed my life so much for the better? Why do you expect another race to treat you differently? Why do you expect them to save you? Imagine if someone you knew came to you, and I know I would try and help them, but if someone's like, please, please, save me, help me, help me, help me, help me. You might be like, what? Who are you? What do you want? You might think you're a bit needy. So with that being said, stop being so needy. Really, like, you know, they say the power's within, so look in there. Maybe they're gonna come save us, but don't base your whole life. I don't think everyone is, but don't keep thinking they're gonna save me, I have to wait my life away. Then you're gonna end up dead and you're gonna go, oh, they never came. Or they came, but wasn't the way I thought they might help. Aliens saving us. Do you think they are? What do you think about being saved? Whether that's by a religion, an organization, yourself? What does it mean to even be saved? I'm saved. You saved my soul, my essence of my being, and now I can finally live. Is it happening? I think, again, telepathically, yes. Physically, maybe some people being abducted and they're saving them. Maybe there are people that aren't. But to think that they're all going to come save us magical, better, I think that we got to wake up and say, you know what, it's time for us to take some time to connect together as our own species and figure our own stuff out and look at how we can transcend the ways that we behave and the ways we think we're supposed to live. And if we start doing that, then maybe we have a chance. But to think and wait for someone to help us. Let me ask you how that turned out for colonization. Look at the history. Has it ever helped people, or have they tried to take power over anyone else? So even if they did come, I have come to meet you. I am here to save you. Do you think this is what it would be like if I came to Earth? Or would I not even speak? I send a telepathic message. Here I go, send one to you right now. The message I have for you today is one of sovereignty. One of working together, but being your own steward of your own essence and state of being. And hopefully I gave you something to think about and feel about and live differently.